Welcome back. So I thought I had started recording before, but it appears there was an issue. I got a crash, and after I paused the recording, I thought I'd unpause it, but somehow it ended. Stupid software giving me issues. So I'm doing Invasion Iran. I used all my cards because this is the final turn of this campaign, and that should just make it a little bit easier. Surprisingly, the Turks are putting up more of a fight than I would have expected. Um, which is not to say that they're winning necessarily, just that they've sometimes had me on my back foot, which is surprising. Um, Actually, these guys should repair. Uh, da, 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 da. Let's see. So I've got 3 cities here. Um, they've actually, for the first time I've ever seen them do this, decided to bomb me. So I am repairing from a bombing run and building an air base so I can build fighters. I've started building some SAMs. I obviously need some further forward too, but that bomber will be back. I just barely failed to shoot down before it escaped. Da, 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 da. I was chatting a little bit about. I also have a Hearts Iron 4 game going, which I had looked at, considered starting back up, but it'd been a bit, and I need to wrap my head around where I was, so I just did a little messing with air designs, realizing I could optimize my naval bombers a little bit by adding a single light machine gun, forward-facing light machine gun as the primary armament, with torpedoes as a secondary, and then I'd be able to use my agility aircraft MIO to get extra agility. Agility in Hearts Iron 4 makes naval bombers harder for ships to shoot down, though that effect caps at 44.5 agility when on naval strike missions, which you need to, if you play that in designing aircraft, you need to hover over the mission type because agility goes down when they're loaded with torpedoes. Anyways, most of you probably don't play the game and don't care what I'm talking about. Uh, After this, I'll probably start a Conquer the World as the British. Be a lot more since I'll be doing my custom campaign that's on quarter speed. There'll be a lot more warfare in the medieval and early gunpowder ages, um, Enlightenment, that kind of period, where the British have their unique units, interestingly, but also um, just because it's going to move more slowly. And you, otherwise, in Conquer the World campaigns, you can often end up, if you don't really rush things, with a lot of your warfare going on the later ages, which I don't know. Uh, Although they all progress at the same rate. Early on, you might be doing periods of peace to get wonders and get cards for the harder battles. Just so they're a little easier for you. Save your own time, even if it makes it take more turns to win. And then probably do at that point, with more skill, more experience, the Cold War campaign, which I've created a custom version that has twice as many turns. They're all tacked only into the information age, so I'm assuming that the number of real life years each term represents is fine, but that the Cold War wouldn't have ended if someone had clearly won. It would have gone on for at least another 40 years, i.e., to about today, a little past the present moment. I think that's reasonable given what we see in the world. History didn't end when the U.S. won the Cold War, which it won as much because the Soviets gave up as anything else, but that was because the U.S. pulled far enough ahead in absolute industrial production of the Soviets, even though their relative growth rate was higher. If you have $1 million and you grow it at 5% a year, you actually have more wealth, tier wealth than someone with 100,000 is growing at 10% a year. Um, just to give a kind of theoretical example, the Soviets had higher growth rates than capitalist economies at similar levels of GDP per capita, so they would have eventually caught up to the U.S., but it would have taken, at the comparative edge they had, um, around 150 years to have a higher GDP per capita than the United States and make up like the time the US was ahead in terms of military research and stuff. Um, so yeah, it was going to take a long time because although socialism, the statistics show, was a better system, it wasn't that much better. And of course, that was Soviet socialism, which isn't necessarily it was the first version really tried on a wide scale. The first version of anything is usually not the best. All kinds of civil rights issues, among other things. Anyways, let's get this going. Just making sure this is recording this time. Don't hear this soundtrack too often. It's pretty cool. Cool. Where's this guy going? I don't know. Maybe to go work the mines or something? No, that's it. Full capacity. I don't know. Kind of interested to see where he's head to, actually. Oh, he's going to help with the SAM installation. Yeah, not necessary. About time for a readout. The enemy will focus on bombing that. So if I put it a little bit away from other things, can do me some good. Here we go. Near the university, which I don't care that much about. Or maybe over here. Yeah, where it has some actual defensive utility. Yeah. The AI likes to bomb forts, so. I'm probably trying to repair the C, but the C does heal automatically. Squeeze the C into this corner. Or, yeah, no, I'll be more aggressive because I've seen them come around this way, so that's a terrible idea. Put it in the corner. If I spread stuff out too much, then I end up needing multiple armies to defend it all, and that's expensive. And so is my just getting critical mass units to actually be able to attack. This is also in C's radius, so I'll help it reach. Don't tell me they're gonna bomb it before I even get started. They didn't even wait for repairs. They're gonna regret that. Looks like they're going for the capital. Boom. A little bit of damage, unfortunately, from the crash. To the market, the temple, and the anti-air gun. Scout out in case there's armies popping up here. Gets damaged, but he doesn't want to repair it because he thinks I'm trying to garrison him. I have to press V first. There we go. Works better with things like the temple he can't garrison. No, I should just build a factory and a couple anti-air units that allow me to proceed quicker. And learning the shortcuts, which is one of the skill things I obviously need to work on. This is far enough forward to actually provide any kind of border push, but further forward does at least mean if something does come through here, the city itself can shoot stuff. Protect whatever's on this side. Recycling. Should be further from the city if I don't want barracks to get hit by artillery as easily. And they went for this way. Sometimes they would come around the other, so it's a perfectly reasonable formation if they can make it. They should aim back or retreat. Need numbers. Scramble aircraft. It's artillery. And they have an anti-aircraft gun. Better do that first. Now the armor can move forward. I don't remember queuing those up, and I remembered I actually get them free because of the Turk power and propaganda, which is a good reason to build a second factory here. Also might upgrade the city. Tactics. Aircraft. Right into the fort, really. Can't actually repair a sea under fire without taking damage. Time to pay them back for all damage that they've done to me. Damage their cities and such. Just because I don't have a ton of micro. This, even though it's more efficient to one at a time. What does it take to get the city up to major city level? Spy thing over here. Oh, now it's major city. There we go. Really? This thing heals inside. Operations. Yes, I like this music. increased effect forts on national borders. Cool. I don't know if that'll actually boost the borders because it's near a city, but also gives range. Not so much for this being a really quick battle, but actually, no. Where are they going? Just turn around, go home. Go shoot down that aircraft. Let's see. Well, refinery. Just constantly try and shoot forts. Should probably build another anti-air gun. Just because if I know what they're gonna do, I do. Let's be prepared for it. Actually, the airbase, that key. Finally, which is the whole reason I went with socialism instead of capitalism, because since any kind of role play thing, it's not necessary to um, capitalism for the oil income when you actually when I'm going for. Anyways, of course, right into this. That's frustrating. Looks like this didn't heal in the factory. Let's go to oil plant. If you're gonna hit the commerce cap for oil, either way, you might as well get discounts on units and stuff. However, I've had quite enough. This endless attrition. Set my own time. For roleplay reasons, this is a terrible thing. I'm going to probably launch nuke and fall up into the devastated area quickly with a bunch of troops. Take it, where it can be rebuilt. Stupid endless fighter spam. Okay, with that discount on air units, let's get some more fighters. Hmm. I think it's gonna attack this from here. I'd like to grow the city to major just in case. Time for nuke. Be in the corner there. It's reasonably safe. This is, of course, going to get hit by the endless spam of fighters. Their SAM installation. They're supposed to be able to see really far away. How come they never see it until it's practically on top of them? Time for another city, I think. Push borders and support anti-air guns. Give them extra health. Actually, well, no, this is the primary direction I'm most likely to get attacked from. Oil wealth. buddy, eh? I swear the AI cheats. They seem to always know where I am without any apparent informers or anything like that. There's no signs of them. It's not like they have spies that are actually telling them where I am. AI always cheats in his games. It's a sorry excuse to avoid producing functional AI that actually knows what the heck it's doing. Scramble fighter jets. Anti-tank missiles can shoot at the helicopters, though. Oops. Come on, comrade. Shouldn't these have gone to the rally point? I've already recaptured the city. I was gonna say, take advantage. Thought that was temporal missile limit to spawn another, but whatever. Let's do bipartisanship. This is why I had an auto plant so far. Well, get a factory, not an auto plant. Oops. I really do not stop spamming units. Just when you easily die. Get back. Take that city. I hate to be these guys and have to deal with the radiation. And they're really pissed off survivors, obviously. You know, nuclear city, war crimes. Cool. Yamaguchi. So almost sounds like not real name. I know. Horrid way to die. They always show up with whatever the counter is. I swear they're cheating and they know exactly where my units are, what their types are. Ooh. Idiot tank constantly trying to You're always getting caught on other units. It's unbelievably dumb. Darn it. Idiot pathfinding. Surprised to know Microsoft it was actually better in the original game and it got worse in this extended edition. Really? It's taking that much punishment? What are these idiot tanks even shooting at? Machine gun. Caravan on the way. Everything tries to move super fast after nuke, like it literally speeds up the graphics for some reason. What the hell? Consider the internet. uh, another aircraft. Whew. Finally done. That took a little while. Wanted to save in case crashes, but whatever. Your tireless efforts have advanced your nation to the information age, but your campaign is now at an end. However, you may continue playing further in the information age if you wish. Would you like to continue? No. Marginal Defeat. With the ages at an end, you have enjoyed some modest success, expansion, conquest. Armies know you as worthy foe, and your people are grateful for your leadership. However, other nations outside you outshine you in wealth and size, and the dream of global conquest remains for you to attempt again. 16% of the world, that's really not bad, but yeah, it's because Sauron didn't do much for quite a while. It's possible if I'd played a little further until I had a majority of the world. Exit resigned. Maybe it would have let me win. I don't know. Feels a little cheap, but run the bridges. I ought to get used to another nation with different buffs. But once I don't get used to the buffs of Japan and then rely on them, not have them when I do the Cold War campaign as the Soviets. For 2, so I hopefully develop my skill set a little further. But this will have to wait till next time. Also, this music is annoying the heck out of me. So, until next time, this is Northstar signing off. Wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves, and may always find a guy in store to lead you home.